about this. Think about this. Think of it like a franchise style support, but without a franchise fees, without inventory, without selling, and without complicated system. You are going to get what? The tool, the training, the platform, the membership. You're going to get the product already what? In place for you. All you have to do is what? Willingness. Your willingness to what? To learn and grow. That is all about this, our business. Wherever you are and you are watching us, all you need is your willingness to learn and grow. So, right now we are going to dive into our topic. Just stick to us and listen to what we are going to say. So, our first question goes to Miss Rita. So, Miss Rita, I'm going to ask you, what do you do when God timing feel slow than you expected?
Wow, what a great question. In this life, God's time, people always say God's time is always the best. So what I do in that process, God doesn't just give you things, boom, just like that, whenever you ask him. It gives you, it answers your prayers when he sees that it's profitable for you, when he sees that you are ready. So what I do in regards to this question is I keep on praying to God. I keep on giving God the glory for giving me at least an opportunity to see a great business like this, a business that is helping me to evolve, that is helping me to improve, that is helping me to believe more in myself, that is also giving me the opportunity to find out the purpose of my life. So in this case, I nurture myself. I nurture myself in a way that I am learning more about my business. Because there are some situations whereby people will just call, people will just ask you, people will send you email asking questions about your business, and later you don't know what it's all about, and you expect people to believe in your business. No, what I do is be patient on God's time, and at the same time, in the meantime, I get to learn more about my business. So this business is something that when you really know how it works, it's a great benefit for you and for people behind you, people that are coming, new people that are coming to learn about the business. So what I always do is just be praying, be thanking God, be showing up, to be letting people know that yes, there are great opportunities online. You can learn legitimately, even though the internet with its bad reviews in the internet, at least you do your due diligence and then you come up and still be showing up all the time. Don't forget, God's time is always the best. But in the meantime, be patient enough to wait for his time. And that is what I'm doing. Be patient. And while I'm being patient, I am evolving, improving, and fighting for the results that God is going to give to me. So thank you very much, Miss Vida. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Richard. Yes, if God is taking his time for you, it's because God is preparing something big, bigger than you think. That's why that delay is coming. So you just have to have that faith. Continue doing what you are doing, showing up, doing everything that you are doing, and wait for God time. We always say God time is the best. God knows more than we do. So sometimes it is not time for you yet. That's why God is preparing for you, preparing you. And sometimes this our business, let me say that sometimes we ourselves, maybe you need to prepare yourself before the people come to you. So maybe that's the time God is preparing for that. Prepare ourselves before the person comes. So thank you, Ms. Rita. And Ms. Janata, your question, if I may ask you, how do you rebuild your confidence?
Oh, this
Failing or
such a
being what? Disappointed.
this is such a great question, because, everybody who has started a business, somewhere they have encountered failure. But you know what? Failure is something that just acknowledge it, acknowledge the setback. Okay, don't suppress it, because when you suppress it, it will always weigh on you. But when you talk about it, it's like the burden is lifted from you. When you share it with other people, the burden is lifted from you. So confidence, and when you fail, it's like your confidence is also decreasing. But you know what? Confidence isn't rebuilt by pretending that you are not hurting or you haven't failed. Okay? So talk about it. Talk about it to your friends and process the disappointment, and also give yourself grace, because failure doesn't mean the end of your story. It's just the beginning. Okay? And when you speak to people about your failure, it heals. But when you don't talk about it, it will always be there festering within you. And it will also decrease your self-confidence. It decreases the belief that you have in yourself. So when you talk about it, but also don't just share it with anybody. Talk with people that you trust. Talk with people maybe who are doing businesses. And they will encourage you that maybe they have failed also. And that will encourage you. And also, redefine failure as feedback, because when you are doing something and you have failed along the way, at least you have learned something through it, and build on what you have learned. But don't take it as I have failed and that is the end of it. No, because if you have a purpose in life, it doesn't matter what obstacles come your way, as long as you believe that this is what I have to do and this is what the Lord has given to me to do. Build on what you have learned through whatever you have failed in. Because when you fail in something, okay, change direction. Tweak in what, like yesterday I said, tweak whatever you have done, tweak it. Just like we are doing in our ads. If it's not working this way, try something else with the same thing. So just redirect. And also, when you have failed in something, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. Maybe just something that you need to change within it. And when you start rebuilding, start small, and just work on what has worked for you before, and be consistent in it. Take consistent steps in it, because when you have failed and you don't do something on your dream, your confidence will just wane. But when you start taking small steps, your confidence will start growing again. Okay? And confidence doesn't grow with wishing. You have to take action. Because if you don't take action, you will just remain down. Okay? But it doesn't mean that when you fail, you cannot get up again. No, that is why a lot of successful people today, it doesn't mean when they started, they just become successful. No, they have failed many times over and over, but they start and start and start again. Okay, like one of our coaches, they failed 24 times, and the 25th time, they became so successful in this business. So it doesn't mean that when you have failed once, twice, thrice is the end. No, just keep on, because that is your dream. And when the Lord steps in, when you take a step, when you take a step, He will take 3, 4, 5 steps, because you see that you are stepping out of your comfort zone. You don't wait for things to come to you. And that is what we are always being taught through the Bible. When we take a step, the Lord said to Abraham, go out of your country, out from your kindred. He didn't know where to go, but he trusted the Lord. And what the Lord has said to him, that his belief in the Lord is rewarded to him as faith in the Lord. So we have to step out in faith. If we don't, we will just remain where we are, and we will never really realize our dreams or really know what is within us or the purpose of God, why we exist in this life. Surround yourself with people of like-mindedness, and they will and listen to voices that will lift you up. Don't, when you go to your friends who hasn't tried something, they will try to keep you back from your dreams. Share your disappointment or your dreams with people who thinks the same as you, who also wants more in life. So when you have failed in something, your confidence is very, very fragile. So share your disappointments or your dreams and your aspirations with people who thinks the same as you. It doesn't, sometimes it doesn't matter whether people listen to you or not. But as long as you have your dream and you want to achieve your dream, it doesn't matter what other people are saying. And also don't listen to the noises, but listen to people who are on the same path as you. Okay. That business has got mentors. We have coaches. If you have failed in this business or any business and you have people around you, talk to him, reach out to them, speak to them, and they will help you. But if you have failed and think there is nobody around me, I can't reach out, or I'm ashamed that I have failed, then your dreams will die. So reach out to people who you know are on the same path as you, and they will surely speak into you. They will speak life into you. They will speak into you so that you feel like, okay, this person has failed also. And look how successful this person is now. So that gives you the courage to carry on. And also don't anchor your identity in outcome. Because if you think when you start something and I will be successful overnight, and if you anchor your identity in that, you set yourself up for failure. Anchor your identity in knowing who you are. When you know you are a child of God created in his image, and he is a God who has never failed, and he has given you another day to live, know that he has got something in store for you. So know whose child you are and whose you are. Don't anchor your identity in the outcome or something, because failure will certainly come. And if your identity is anchored in your dream, of course, yeah, you dream. But if it doesn't work out your way you want, that will put you, that will, you just set you up for failure. Because when you know who you are and whose you are, that the God who has created me for greater things. It doesn't matter whether I fail. Peter denied the Lord 3 times, but the Lord built his church on him. So don't sell yourself short by not knowing who you are and whose you are. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in the process that you are following. Our leaders always says to us that when you change your mindset, that you can do anything, because the Bible says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And when he says that, he believes it, or he knows it can happen. It's just for us to believe in that too. And when we know who we are, it doesn't matter how many times we fail. When we take the small steps to build our confidence and to build our business, we will make it. And that is what our leaders always says. Take the small steps, because those small steps will eventually turn out to be the little steps that accumulate into big steps. So don't sell yourself short. You can fail, but stand up and know that the dream that we have, the Lord has given it to you, and he will equip you definitely to achieve your goals and your dreams. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Janetta. Thank you so much. You just killed the question. Yeah, failure is not the end. It just shaped you. And some people, when they fail, they just start guilty and feel bad. Please don't feel bad. Forgive yourself. It's not the end. You are not the last, your first person, you are not the last person. Failure to just tell you that, learn something. Look into it. Maybe what I'm doing is not the right thing. Learn, and move on with your life. Don't be guilty and say, oh, I have failed, I cannot make it. The moment you said, I cannot make it, your mind has shifted. But make your mind set that I can do it. I can learn it. Speak life over yourself. Not just shame, not just guilty about yourself. Move on and keep pushing. You will succeed. In this our business, if you don't stop and just keep doing what you are doing, there is no way you are not going to succeed. So I want to thank all our viewers who are watching us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you people. And just don't watch us and go. If you are not in this business, all our links are over there. Click our link, any one of our links. Just watch our the workshop and see. You may think that maybe I don't like it, but by the time you know, you'll be interested. That's what we all did, and we are here. So please, thank you so much. Stick to us until the end, and don't watch us and go. Click any one for our link and join us. So our last question goes to Miss Gina. If I may ask you, do you believe fear meant to stop you or shape you?
Thank you so much, Sister Vida, for the opportunity. I know this topic sounds so familiar to each and every one of us. Be you a human being or even animals, they sometimes feel fear. And fear, it comes in two ways. It can manifest in two different forms. It can come as a way to frighten you, to keep you down. It can also come in a way that will strengthen you. So when it comes in a negative form, fear can let you doubt your own self. It makes you feel that you are insufficient. You are not enough. It makes you feel that you don't even belong, okay? So sometimes it will come in the form of a whisper. It won't ask you a question. It will tell you what it feels is right. You are not ready. Girl, you are not ready. You are not capable of taking the decision, making that decision that you want to make. You are not good enough. Those are some of the things that it will be telling you. So you want to undertake a new adventure, you want to go into business, or you want to change a skill, or you want to learn something new. But these are some of the thoughts that will be coming your way. You are not good enough. What if you fail? People failed. Don't do it. So if you keep listening to such voices, you will stuck at the same place. People will be passing by, and you will remain at the same spot. I wish I could quote the Bible where the man who wanted healing and went to the riverside waiting for Jesus to come. And then because of fear, he never made any move. When it's time for them to jump into the water, what does he do? He will sit back because he's afraid to move. At the end of the day, what happened? Did he get the healing? Hell no. So the same way, that is the negativity of the fear. When it comes to the positive aspect to fear is a good thing. It causes you to strengthen, to stretch beyond your capability, to move in a lightning speed than you can ever imagine, to fight, to get into a point bigger than achieving something bigger than you think you can ever imagine. I will use myself as an example. When I wanted to go to school, I was afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of failure. What if I fail? So the word failure alone, rather, it kind of pushes me to do overtime. Okay, I burn the midnight oil, try to learn and learn more, because I'm venturing into an area that I know nothing about, and I don't want to be a failure. So sometimes in the night, my partner will be sleeping and I will be sitting there busy reading. When I turn and look at him, I say, oh, child, you are sleeping, and here am I burning the midnight oil. I feel like joining him in bed, but I dare not. Why? Because I'm afraid. If I fail now, everybody will hear about it. Oh, I didn't succeed in nursing school. That alone, it made me steady and steady. Saying that as I felt that fear is a good thing. Okay. At that point, I felt that fear is good because if I wanted to be afraid of the failure, I wouldn't have been who I am today. So we shouldn't look at failure only in the negative sense. Failure is good. It helps us build ourselves. It helps us build confidence, achieve bigger things than we think we can ever imagine. It helps us discover new ideas, new things. It helps us. I would say that if you are afraid of, let's say you want to die, you're afraid that you will die. Okay, you die 10 times more than you can even imagine. So that is the negative aspect of it. But if fear can also cause you to look for healing, you are sick and you are afraid of dying, will you stay at home or you go to the hospital?
Go to the hospital.
You go to
Who
the
wants to
hospital
die?
because you don't want to die, right? So fear is a two-way coin. It could be good, it could be bad. Okay, so don't let the fear put you down. The negative part, it will put you down. You are not good enough. You don't have the skills to start your own business. You want people, you go online every day, see people doing different things, they are gaining ground, and you just remain there and you look at it, watch and scroll past and say, no, I don't think I can do this. What is that? It's fear. You are doubting your own self. You are doubting your capabilities. You don't think you are good enough to go into that business. So sometimes you want to transition from one position to another. People are into other jobs, they are not happy. But because of fear, they don't want to relocate. They don't want to change jobs. You just stuck there. Your boss is molesting you. The schedule is not good for you. But for the fear that you may lose your job, you stay there. You are dying inside. But because of fear, you just remain there. That is not a good thing. That's the negative part of the fear. Fear that will help, it will make you forget about your boss and start looking for a new job. Even before you think of firing me, I've already gotten another job.
Right.
Okay? And in whatever action you might take, it will never affect me. Because before I know that I'm going to fall, I have already put a mattress on the position that I'll be falling. So I'll fall comfortably. And that is what we are doing. Going to this business, being my own boss. At the end of the day, I transition into my own name. That is my own legacy. And I will not be worried about any boss. You like my matter or not, what I'm doing is pleasing you or not. I have gotten something. And since some of us came to this country, we have been doing things double. I believe in double, okay? The double is better. That's what I believe. Go here, go there. Do not put all your eggs into one basket. If the basket falls, you have yourself to blame. Please join us and let's build the future together. Thank you. I yield back.
Oh, thank you so much. You people inspire me. Yes, fear is not what? It's not your enemy. It only becomes your enemy if you stop moving. That's what I would say. It's not your enemy. Fear shapes you, not to stop you. Because when you have that fear, you try to learn. Maybe if I don't know something, I'm trying to learn it and know it. So it's helping me in the other way. But if I stop learning, it means I'm not moving. So fear is not your enemy. It's only your enemy if you stop moving. That's what I'm going to say. So, Miss Rita, do you have anything to add? And then we go for our audience.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Vida. Oh, what a great contribution by Ms. Janetta
Gina.
and Ms. Gina. Wow, what a great contribution. So you have already listened, our viewers, you have listened to these wonderful contributions by my business partners. All I just want to say is take action. Forget about what they've explained about fear, the positive and the negative, how fear can reduce your confidence. Just take action. Action is the best way to to kill that fear. When you take action and you believe in yourself, you are going to make it. When you take action and you know that, oh, our business is a proven business, so you are going to make it. So don't ever think, is this another type of business that I'm not going to improve in it? No, this is the business that will improve yourself. When you start listening to so many testimonies, what this business has done in thousands of people's lives, that is when you will see that this is the right business. The business that will still allow you to do any other thing. I am a full-time telephone banking agent. It's allowing me to do every other thing, but business is still growing for you. So take action. Now is the time. Back to you, man.
Thank you, Miss Rita. Thank you. You people have already said it all. Miss Janata, do you have your last word for our viewers before we go?
Yeah, the only question that I want to ask my viewers is, have you achieved your New Year's resolution? We are almost at the end of the year, or are you still at the same place where you were the 1st of January? We are at the end of 2025. Many people are maybe retiring. Some are going on leave. You don't work, but you still feel like I need income because I cannot go on vacation because my finances is not good. You know what? You can invest now at the end of the year into this business and see if it will make a change for your life the end of 2026. Sign up with any of these websites and see if this business will at least make a change for you at the end of 2025. Because we are still here. We are here to help you each and every step of the way. Just sign up, listen to the video that will be provided to you to listen to the business model of this business and also some testimonials and see if this business is for you. So over to you, sis.
Thank you. Yes, our promotion is still going on. So if you are interested, today is the 15th. Don't let this opportunity pass by you. Click any one of our links and come and join the promotion. So Miss Gina, give your last word before we go.
My last word to my viewers is a form of a question. Is fear preventing you from moving ahead in life? If your answer to this is yes, then what do you need to do? Take action. Action now. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So for all that we said, if you are listening to us for the beginning up to now, you might have your answer to yourself. So just click any one of our links and watch our video. And then we'll see you next time when we come live. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy your weekend, yes.